Dreams without action are illusions, fragile fantasies that wither and die in the silence of inaction. The world does not reward dreamers. It rewards doers who bleed, sacrifice, and carve destiny in fire. Every dream untested by action becomes poison, feeding regret that will haunt your soul forever. Comfort whispers that dreaming is enough, but reality demands scars, discipline, and relentless effort. Dreams cost nothing, but action demands everything. And that price is what creates true greatness. Stop worshiping dreams that never move. Start building scars that prove you dared to act. The graveyard is full of men who dreamed but never acted, their potential buried with their silence. Excuses protect dreams, but they also kill them, leaving you chained to fantasies you never lived. Greatness is not imagined. It is earned through fire, through action, through pain turned into power. Every day you choose. Let the dream rot in your mind, or let action forge it into unshakable reality. Weak men love to dream. Strong men act, and their scars tell stories that words never could. Dreams without discipline are lies you tell yourself to avoid the brutality of effort and sacrifice. Action is the bridge between vision and legacy, the fire that turns fragile hope into eternal strength. Excuses whisper comfort, but every act of discipline screams louder, proving you are alive and free. The world does not respect what you wanted. It respects what you built in the fire of doing. Dreams alone fade with time, but action carves them into stone, leaving a mark that outlives you. Warriors don't dream in silence. They fight, bleed, and endure until vision becomes reality. Every scar is evidence of action, proof that you refuse to die with your dream trapped inside. Dreams require action, not someday, not later, but now, in this moment where excuses burn. Remember, dreams without action are graves. Dreams with action are legacies carved in eternity. The silent battle begins when the alarm rings and comfort whispers, "Stay in bed," while destiny calls you. No one will see these hidden fights, but they decide if your dream survives or dies in the dark. Excuses grow stronger in silence, but so does discipline, and only one will define the man you become. Every dawn you choose, feed your dream with action or starve it with hesitation and wasted hours. Dreams are easy to protect in silence, but action demands pain, scars, and relentless commitment. The man who kills excuses in solitude becomes unstoppable. When the world tests his resolve, excuses tempt with comfort, but discipline arms you with fire, forged through sacrifice in silence. Silent victories are invisible to the world, but they build an inner strength that cannot be broken. The strongest warriors are born in these secret battles, where action overpowers weakness. Every small act of discipline in solitude is a weapon that destroys mediocrity at its root. Dreams die quietly in silence, but action in silence creates legacies the world cannot deny. Remember, the silent battle is where warriors rise and dreamers fall, one act of action at a time. The truth about pain is brutal. It never arrives to destroy you, but to forge you into unshakable iron. Pain is the teacher no man wants, but every warrior needs, stripping weakness away with fire. Every scar carved by pain is proof you chose action over comfort and growth over excuses. Pain is temporary, but the strength it builds remains etched in your spirit for an entire lifetime. Excuses promise relief from pain, but they only chain you to regret that never stops whispering. Pain reveals who you are when comfort is stripped away, leaving only discipline or surrender. Weak men curse pain as unfair. Strong men embrace it as the price for freedom and respect. Every drop of sweat and every ache in your body is a down payment on the man you want to be. Pain is not punishment, it is preparation, molding you for battles that comfort cannot prepare you for. Without pain, dreams collapse into dust. With pain, action carves them into stone eternal. The truth about pain is this: it builds you, teaches you, and crowns you with unshakable will. Remember, pain is not the end. It is the fire that transforms fragile dreams into living legacies. Discipline feels like chains in the moment, but in truth, it is the sword that cuts you free from excuses. Dreams without discipline enslave you, but discipline transforms fragile hope into unshakable destiny. Every act of discipline is a strike against weakness, carving freedom where slavery once ruled. The man without discipline is not free. He is shackled to impulses, laziness, and wasted potential. True freedom is not doing what you want. It is mastering yourself to do what must be done daily. Excuses sell fake freedom, but discipline buys the real thing with scars, sweat, and sacrifice. Discipline is the gatekeeper of freedom, demanding pain as the price for power and respect. Freedom without discipline collapses into chaos. Discipline creates order strong enough to last forever. Each painful act of discipline moves you closer to freedom that no man or circumstance can steal. Weak men see discipline as punishment. Warriors see it as the crown of true liberty. Discipline equals freedom because it transforms pain into power and excuses into eternal strength. Remember, freedom is not given. It is forged by discipline, and only the relentless will taste it. The warrior's path is not for dreamers who wait. It is for men who act when comfort says to stand still. Warriors do not live in fantasies. They live in scars, forged through pain, sacrifice, and discipline. Every step on the warrior's path is written in sweat and blood, not in words or empty wishes. His armor is discipline, his shield is willpower, and his weapon is relentless action without excuses. Warriors rise before the world awakens, choosing the fire of doing over the comfort of dreaming. Pain crowns the warrior, proving he paid the price that weak men were too fragile to endure. Warriors are not remembered for what they imagined, but for what they built in fire and scars. Excuses die in the presence of warriors because their willpower leaves no space for weakness. The warrior's path is brutal, lonely, and demanding, but it shapes men into legends, unshakable. His victories are not gifts of chance. They are scars earned through action where others quit. The warrior's legacy is not written in dreams, but in unrelenting acts that carved his destiny. Remember, the warrior's path belongs only to men who know that dreams require action, not hope. Dreams without action rot in silence, leaving men chained to regret that poisons their final breath. The world does not respect what you wanted. It respects what you built through fire and discipline. Excuses whisper comfort, but action screams truth, carving scars that prove you lived with purpose. Every act of discipline kills a dream's fragility and transforms it into a destiny carved in stone. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is the moment you choose to act without fear. The graveyard is filled with men who dreamed endlessly, But history honors only those who acted. Action demands pain, but pain births power, a power no dreamer can claim without sacrifice. Dreams cost nothing, but action demands everything. That price is the crown of true freedom. Every scar tells the story of a dream that was not abandoned, but turned into unshakable legacy. Share in the comments what dream you refuse to bury and how you will act today to build it. Subscribe now and join the brotherhood of warriors who trade excuses for scars and freedom. Remember, dreams require action, and only those who act will carve their names into eternity.